Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are. It's got that funk in bed with you, and I don't know what's going on here. Just tried to go online, and I couldn't get my computer to sign on, which in this wireless connection I've got, that's not exactly unusual, because my hub sometimes seems to wink out for no reason. So I went in to check it to see if the little blue light was on, and none of the lights were on, except for the power light. So it's getting power, and I thought, oh fuck it, my hub is down. I'm gonna have to get a new one. It's gonna take fucking ages, and I'm gonna be without internet at home, and that's gonna really suck, thinks I. So I thought, oh fuck it, and I came back to bed and I tried to get to sleep, and I couldn't. So I turned on the telly, and there's fuck all. It's all static on every channel, um, which is really really weird. Um, So I didn't know what to think about that. So I think, fuck it. I'm gonna text Jen and have a chat and see what she's up to because I couldn't get to sleep and I knew she'd still be awake. And my mobile phone's dead. There's no bars, so I go in and ask Falcon if I can use his. And there's no bars to show any kind of a signal. I thought that's a bit weird. And so I thought, okay, fuck it. So come back to bed, listen to some music, but I just couldn't get any sleep. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but tomorrow I guess I'm gonna have to find out what the hell I can do about replacing my internet. In the meantime, this has got that funk. Thank you for watching, and hopefully by the time you see this, it'll all have been sorted out.
All right, hi, yeah, I'm back. It was a bit of a weird day at work today, and no one really knows what the fuck is going on. Everyone's pinned to their radio. A lot of people won't get out of their car because that's the only radio they've got. Um, but yeah, everyone's been listening to the radio all day and trying to find out what's been going on. The word is that there's been some kind of disruption with the satellite system. Nobody knows why or what's happened. There's politicians on the radio saying, don't panic and all this kind of crap. Um, they might try doing that themselves. I mean, they're at a loss to answer a lot of questions, and their inability to actually answer questions is making people a bit twitchy. Um, a lot of people, you can't find right now. You can't find light bulbs, candles, toilet paper, shit like that. There's been a lot of sort of survival panic, as it were. Um, just which I kind of find amusing. I don't know what's happened. There's a lot of rumors going around, and I think I'm going to be taking off in a minute to go down to the pub because it seems to me that everyone's going to be going down the pub and listening together, and then we're going to be talking about what we think is going on. Um, on the radio, they said that the TV here in Britain should be back up either tomorrow or the next day. It wouldn't have gone down at all, except for the fact that we went digital. That's the word anyway, and they just have to readjust some technical shit. They're working on it. The same with the internet. The internet. Some people say they have the internet. I can't get on at the moment, so this is sort of more of a video diary for me. But I know that I'll be able to post this at some point. Um, I seriously don't think that they would be telling us there was going to be the internet again soon if there wasn't. But I don't know how much of the internet depends on the satellites, to be honest. So uh, I don't really know. Maybe we'll just have less connectivity, but at the moment it's completely out as far as I can tell, at least where I am. Right, what else? I think, there is a lot of speculation about what's going on. I'm going to come back later and fill you in on what the goss is. So, yeah, peace. All right, yeah, so there's all sorts of wild rumors going around right now. We've been hearing from various different members of the government, but so far the Prime Minister hasn't said anything on the radio, which I find quite dubious. And I think because of that, there's a lot of disquiet and a lack of confidence going on. But the politicians that are talking are just basically saying that it's a worldwide thing, apparently. Nobody seems to have communication with their satellite systems. Apparently, North Korea is a bit twitchy because they think that they're under attack, and they're making all kinds of threats. That's the rumor. But I'm not really sure. I haven't heard that on the radio myself. But then again, I can only listen for sort of half an hour here and there due to work and whatever. But anyway, but there are all kinds of rumors going around. People have said everything from we're an alien invasion going on. Um, some people say there's it's just either a government or Illuminati conspiracy to try to take control of the communications of the world in general. Um, a lot of people are talking various different conspiracies actually, which is unsurprising. I guess when people don't know what's going on, the mind casts about and tries to figure out, and uh, whatever idea floats across one's mind. For a lot of people, I think they're just going to go with that, whatever that means. So yeah. Anyway, this has got that funk. I'm going to wrap this bit of the diary up, and I might make a part two because I don't know how long this is going on. So yeah, may all your ups and downs be ups, and hopefully, if we're seeing this together, that means things are somewhat back to normal. Okay, right. So there's my little dramatization, and that obviously just covers the first couple of days or so. I think the first couple of days there might be some sense of panic. I think there would be a lot of people worrying about, whether we were under some kind of attack, whether some kind of new weapon that someone was using went wrong or went right. Um, you know, I don't necessarily think that we would jump to the conclusions that the satellites went down from natural causes, as is my scenario. Um, However, I also think that life would march on relatively unscathed um, for normal people, but I wonder what the international reaction would be. For example, last time I read anything about it, there was something in the order of 8,000 man-made objects circling the Earth, and a vast number of those are communication satellites on one level or another, not necessarily civilian communication either. There's an awful lot of satellites up there which work for the governments, the military, and I wonder how much backup there is and how difficult a transition would be if the loss of satellites was immediate. Um, in that sense. I mean, I'm sure there's most modern governments, anyways, must have some kind of backup systems, um, which would kick into place. One would hope relatively close to immediately. But I wonder how difficult it would be. I mean, if it was all of a sudden, and the cause was undetermined. I mean, would we go to DEFCON 2 or something? I don't know. I don't know. I do wonder. I think there would be a lot of people that would leap to the conclusion that we're under some kind of terrorist attack, um, or like I say, some sort of experimental weapon. You never know. Anyway, that's the point. You never know what would happen under such an extreme circumstance, and I do think that there would be some level of panic, and I think that would vary from place to place, depending on how much the various different places depend on the systems I'm talking about. Anyway, between governments and stuff, long established communications exist which don't depend on satellites. So I think it would all boil down to how much they trust each other. And that's an open question, isn't it? So there you go. Right, this has got that funk. If you still want to respond to this question, I would love you to. Just attach it to, not, don't attach it to this video, attach it to the actual question if you don't mind. I'll leave a link for that in the sidebar, of course. And this one's attached to it anyway, so. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and may all your ups and downs be ups. Oh yeah, by the way, good thing it's not going to happen.